Hello, hello. 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 Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, everybody. Okay. Ooh, hello, YouTube land denizens. Give me just a second here. Okay. Notifications are out. So, just before I was gonna to unmute,
Hello.
I like did okay. How many of you do the thing where you like breathe wrong, and then you have to cough? Yeah, this model is adorable. Thank you. Also, Nia, thank you very much for the free I'll eat them later. But yeah, so I did the thing.
Hello, hello.
Breathing's a bad habit. Well, you're a vampire. You don't have to. Wait, do vampires have to breathe? I don't think so. Well, I definitely do, and I did it wrong. So like. Anyway, it's fine, but I might have to mute if I have to cough, but hopefully not. Oh, did you not know of Jacqueline? Oh, can we get a shout out for Jackie? You should check her out. It's very important. She has a fabulous new model. She does such things as she calls people sweetheart and threatens them with violence, and has honestly very sassy, very good sense of humor, plays a lot of fighting games, likes superhero type stuff. Jackie has a gun. Well, there you go. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Yeah, go observe Jackie. Do it now. She amazing. She will beat you up. This is also true. She will also beat me up if we play fighting games together. But yeah, welcome in. Hello everybody. It's Wednesday. It's kind of weird doing the stream thing on a Wednesday. Normally I don't stream on Wednesdays. But yeah, welcome in YouTube land denizens. Welcome in Twitch land denizens. It's me, Isla. Hello. You were observing her earlier? Excellent. Very good. How quickly can I do the... You like the...
Hello, hello.
Are the fangs like straws? That's a solid question. I could do this one too. Yo, hoo, yo, hoo, yo, hoo. It's not as impressive, I feel like. Maybe.
Hello, hello.
But yeah, welcome in. So, okay, other things. So, listen, I'm gonna be honest. It was about 5 minutes before I started streaming that I was like, oh, I'm streaming. Okay, I was in the midst of doing live 2D rigging. So I'm gonna need like a minute to switch the brain gear back to draw mode, cause I was doing a very, very delicate bit of rigging, and I had to stop it like midway through. I did forget. Also, weirdly, okay, so today's Wednesday, but it's like Friday for me. So I'm like, what am I doing tomorrow? Oh my goodness, what, you guys know me so well. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Adventuring, true. So yeah, tomorrow is packing day. So I usually like to take a full day to do packing so that, like, you know, you can not stress out and freak out, right? But yeah, then adventure, and then, okay, so for anybody who doesn't know, I will be away Thursday, Friday. Well, I usually don't stream Saturday or Sunday, but I will also probably be away Monday. Actually, I will be away Monday. I might be back Tuesday. but I might not. We'll see how things go. But yeah, I will be back next week. A big adventure. It's very exciting. I will actually explain more fully after I get back. But just know I'm gonna go touch grass. I'm gonna be outside. It's gonna be great. Hiding from the police? No. Listen, I haven't done anything that would require that. Probably. Right? It's Fox. You can see my floofy tail. I mean, if I stand up, it's a little easier to see. It's a very big floofy tail. There it is. But yeah, welcome in. So, it's Wednesday. The fish heist. I'll have you know, I have purchased all of my foodstuffs through legal means. The law biting. Yes, correct. Is it a crime? Wait, since when is biting people a crime? Also, oh. Wait, Jackie, you said it was fine. I'm gonna blame Jackie on this. Is it? Huh. Today I have learned. But yeah, so the plan for today. We are going to do some more doodles. I still have a big list of... Yeah, didn't you say biting people was fine? I'm pretty sure you did, Jackie. I'm pretty sure you did. Oh, the consent. Okay. Maybe this is like different. What'd you call this? Running in different crowds. Maybe it's a lot more normal for vampires. Gotta get the permission. True. All right, I will contain myself probably. But it's so tempting to just. Hey, chat. Can I bite you real quick? Just a little nibble. No? Okay. First person that says yes in the chat, I'm gonna bite you. Gotcha. Torres? Nibble is fine. Okay. No, you're going too fast now. Hold on. Squints. You may chomp. Kyron. Vasut. Nope. Gotcha. You want bite, Jackie? Where's Jackie? Right here.
Hello.
Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just biting chat. It's fine. How cool would it be if I could like bite into the text box and then the name just disappeared? I have no idea how that would work. That would be so much fun though. Okay, so anyway. I got permission. It's not a crime anymore. See? Anyway, let's do some hellos, and then I had a thought for the doodles for today. You did not get bitten? Did you want to get bitten? Dun. Oh wait, hold on. I got it. Dun 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 dun. Rah! Gotcha. Anyway, so I had a thought about how to make the doodles that we've been doing more exciting. I got a plan. It's probably a good plan as well. Also, this Darlerian. Hello, Darlerian. Welcome in. Venom? I don't think we have Venom. Anyway, let's do hellos. we're gonna make some art. That's the plan. Stretching and hydrating.
Hello.
Okay. Hello. Welcome in. Hold on. Yeah. We gotta do stretching first. Also, whilst we're here, if anybody does not know, Twitch has added a opt-out of AI training button. I think everybody has this option to turn that off if they would like. Would recommend. Not gonna tell you what to do while I'm stretching, but also go into your, what is it, security, and you scroll down in your chat, and then you can just turn it off. There you go. So yeah, now you know. So so stretching and hydrating complete. I don't want to get super political or anything, so let's not rant about the AI, but if you would like to opt out of training an AI, you should toggle that off. There you go. Now you know. Knowing is half the battle. True. Yep. Okay, so with that, let's do hellos, and then let's draw some stuff, yeah? Scrolling back. Here's hoping that they won't do that, Kyron, but also... Anyway, invert, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Mungo, it's good to see you. Welcome in. We've got Vanokin. Hello, Vanokin. Welcome. Phoenix, always good to see you. I thought you worked today, my dude. Are you here, like, just before work? I appreciate you stopping by. Also, Vast Suit. Hello. Welcome in. M. Torres, always good to see you. Welcome. Darlerian. Hello, Darlerian. It's Envy. Hello, Envy. Welcome in. Hello, Quinn. Hello there. Welcome. We've got Planeswalker Go. Welcome. Hope the charity thing goes good. Let's see. Chili Bites. It's good to see you today. Welcome in. Gamble Champ. Hello. Kailua. Welcome in. We've got Gumpy, the troublemaker extraordinaire. Good to see you today. Ivan. Hello there. Welcome. And then Spamton. It's good to see you today. Welcome. You had a little time? Aw, I appreciate that. Yeah, let's focus on a good thing today. We got a charity option. We can do a good. Yeah. It's really hard. There's really not a good competition for Twitch. A lot of other stuff, like, I've been to a few other streaming platforms, and they either feel like a graveyard or like I don't know. The thing is, so streams they can be fun. They are very good, but this is not the content creation part of content creation, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. I've been kind of looking into, like, what would you call that? The content funnel, the social media funnel, something like that.
Hello.
I don't know. It's like a whole thing. Oh, Skyrider, hello there. Welcome in. It's good to see you today. So yeah. So listen. We are cautiously.
Hello.
Okay. The funny thing is, so this year, I was like, it'd be really cool if we can get the funny purple check mark. And did you know, I don't know if I've actually said, I think on 1 or 2 occasions, I think we've had 2 streams in the last couple of months where I was actually doing the numbers. I had the correct, like, CCV, to like slap the could potentially be partner thing. So like, you know, trying to do the things, hanging out with people, like we're a lot closer, everybody. Like after they changed how viewership is counted, after like all of the things, right? So like it is, I don't know, it feels like it's getting harder and harder to, so I need to actually get to partner, you need an average viewership of 75 beans, like combined something viewer count or whatever, but it's like an average of 75 watchers per stream. So it's not easy. It's not easy to do that, right? it's absolutely by design. Yeah. So like we are very, very, very close, I feel like, right? Concurrent viewers. Okay, look at you. No, okay. I as the streamer should probably know these things, but it's acronyms. Who knows what it means, right? But yeah, so just listen, if you desire to opt out of the AI training thing, I would recommend checking the settings. There's a lot of that happening on Twitter. If you are in the Discord, there's a post to show you where to turn that off. This is one of those like it's not gonna stop us, right? We're gonna try for the thing, and then if the Twitch lands are inhospitable for the denizens, we'll come up with a different plan. But I will make sure that you all know what's going on. You don't interact. You know, that's fair. That's fair. You absorb technical stuff like a sponge. Oh, you can do it from your phone too. Nice. But yeah, so just there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Some of it's not good. We're not going to talk about that here. Instead, we're going to draw sexy or cute women, monster girls, and I have a plan for that. But so yeah, the good news, sort of, kind of. Well, it feels like good news, but we're like one step closer to slapping the partner button. Just one step closer, and I feel like I should probably celebrate that, and not just not say anything about it. So really, this is a very awkward way for me to say thank you all so very much for like just listen. The thing with the pushing for partner, like that's not a thing I could do on my own, right? That is the you denizens being fabulous, and like anybody that raids in, that sort of stuff. So like, thank you. In the most awkward roundabout way, I wanted to say thank you. There you go. Okay. I'm hoping, Neon, but we shall see. Hey, you know what? Listen, everybody had to jump in at some point, right? Heck yeah! Have fun with the quilt. That sounds excellent. I do like seeing the wide variety of creative stuff that people post in the Discord. Okay, let's do art, shall we? Let's. Yes. Do-do-do-do. Okay, so I had a big think about this. So we've been drawing all kinds of beans. We got this one, which is popular. We got the disco moth. We got the princess blobfish. Did I turn off the Twitch integrated stuff? Yes, I did. Thank you for checking. But yeah, I absolutely turned it off. Saw a tweet about it, saw it from a few other places. That is definitely turned off. Going off the blobfish from yesterday, have I drawn a pistol shrimp? Wham? I don't think so. Maybe at some point in the past. Anyway, so here is my thinking. We have been drawing singular pictures, and whilst they are very nice, they're very like pin-up-ish. Like they're just kind of standing there, which is kind of boring, right? How do we spice this up? Yeah, we're drawing cute monster girls. That's kind of the point of the series. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick two, and then why don't I have draw hand? Draw hand? Who stole my draw hand? Hello? Hello? Where? Hold, please. I think I lost it. Wait. Okay. And got it. Okay, we got it. Mantis shrimp. That's your draw hand? No, I'm pretty sure this is my draw hand. I move it with my mind. But anyway, so the plan. We're gonna grab two of the remaining ideas and we're gonna have them like interacting with each other. That way they will inherently have more character if they're not just standing. If they have to be interacting with each other in some manner, it's just gonna be so much better, right? Okay, so right off the bat we have like a kaiju snail. That one might be a bit difficult to deal with. We've got an owl Viking crab librarian. How would we draw a cute crab lady? I move my hand with my mind. That is how the nervous system works. I'm not wrong. Yeah, so we just have like a random weird mix of things. We gotta pick two. Why does Owl have two? Owl, why do you have two? No, that's Oni. Oni, why do you have two? Well, I can't even read my own handwriting. Anyway, okay, so let's see. So we have an Oni as a... Wait, that's... Why does Oni and Snail, they're both pointing at Kaiju. Who made this list? Oh, it was me. Snail Kaiju versus...
Hello.
Past Isla Strikes Again. I know, right? The little kitsune. Hello there. Glad you could make it today. We are picking out two things that we want to draw today. All right. So let's try this again. So we have done this. Okay. Oh, we have a goat on roller skates. Hamtor, I don't think has anything. Axolotl, secret agent. Snail is definitely the kaiju. Got this one, squid lifeguard. That one seems really on the nose, I feel like. Got an owl, Viking, crab librarian, dwarf. It looks like this one. Where does this one go? Lifeguard? No. Boxer? Office lady? So... You want me as the kaiju? Office lady? Dwarf office lady? I guess. Let's see. Bee cop. Okay, so which two of these would be very good to, like, have them together? That's really the question. Hum. So, okay, if we draw the Isla as a kaiju, right, which is changing the idea, but also we could have, like, the dream team of a crab, An axolotl. Let's see, what other... Snail, maybe? We don't have any other seafood on this list. We have a squid, I guess. We could have the crab, the squid, and the axolotl. All is like a all is like a magical Goral team fighting against the giant kaiju Isla. We could do that, I suppose. Alright, so let's contemplate how we would have this happen. So the important thing, we need to have... Okay, so we gotta figure out how to frame this. So if you want to make... Let's see, we have the big rampaging bean, right? Could I have like a building here in the distance, and we could have our like dream team doing a cool pose, prepping to fight, and that could be an idea. Me or the Squishla? I think if it was Squishla, I think that would be funnier. Okay, so the trouble with that I'm trying to figure out how to let's do a little thumbnail. I don't do these too often, but sometimes you gotta. So if we have like a framing mechanism where there's two different buildings, and we have our like team of people prepping for the fight, and then we just see in the distance one giant Squishla. I think that could work. Also, thank you for the brain cell. Both options are fun for different reasons. True. All right. So let's keep this in mind. All right, let's block in. Okay, so let's just go ahead. We'll start with, let's see, city buildings. The downtown is under attack. A giant creature has appeared. Nobody knows where it came from. What is it even doing here, right? Gotta have like dust clouds and stuff like that. And then we're gonna have some slightly bigger buildings a little bit closer up. Maybe we can even see some detail on the buildings. There's gonna be a big short one right here because we're trying to frame out the scene. Then we need, let's see, like so. Bum, 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 bum. Can have a little chunklet of a building like this. Wonderful. And then let's see, we have this as our perspective, and our horizon line is kind of there-ish. This is one of those drawings, I can already tell, like, I could add so much to this. However, we're gonna try to go for enough detail so that everybody knows what's going on, but not enough detail that I never finish it, you know what I mean? We'll add some other tall buildings over here, just for funsies. Maybe it'll have like one of those fancy like towers, right? And then let's see, that is our horizon line. We need our, that's not how that would look at all. Let's see, this side would be more facing the camera. There we go, that's better. Fury OST? Does it? But yeah, I quite like this music. I'm a big fan of like techno. I also like any songs with vocals. Is harder to focus on what I'm doing, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is like perfect draw music. Landscapes can be as detailed as you want them for the price of time. Correct. Okay, so we're gonna need to that. Those are words. We're going to need some wrecked buildings also. We're gonna try to draw all this stuff back here lighter. That way we have the depth of foreground stuff being like extra thick, and we're just gonna imply depth based on line weight. I think that's gonna be the plan. So we're just gonna make all of that a bit messy. That'll be fine. Alright, so we have our bare bone structure for this drawing. And let's make sure we frame this off a little bit. We got a weird kind of tangent right there that I'm not pleased about, so let's not do that. Okay, very good. Oh, hello, hello. Welcome in. Oh yeah, oh my goodness. If you... Okay, well, I don't know about if you. If I try to read and listen to music with lyrics, I hear none of the things. Not the words on the page. I mean, not that you hear them anyway. But you don't, like, read them properly, you know? No, I get it. I get it. Alright, now we make a new layer. Let's also make sure we save. Very good. Okay, so the Squishla needs to be doing a big roar. In rage, of course. And then we have the big ol' ears. Gotta have those. She's just screaming, after 1,000 years! And the Squishla emerges. Just hungry for fish. It's kind of funny how that works, isn't it? It has to be exactly right or none of anything is good. It's weird. No, that... let's see. This ear would go like this. So we do need the glasses, right? And then maybe some tails. It's kind of interesting how Squishla's lore, like, has evolved into this whole other thing. Who shows up to quell this beast? You know, it's the crime-fighting trio, actually. We got an axolotl who daylights as a cop. We have the crab that daylights as a librarian, and we have a squid that daylights as a lifeguard. So, you know, the perfect combination of creatures to put a stop to a terrifying, seafood-hungry Squishla, as it were. You thought it was a beard? No, that's the mouth. Would it help if we added like the tongue thing? Just rah. Actually, hold on. If we do like a the Squishla has a beard now? That's crazy. I didn't know Squishla could grow a beard. Okay, I think we need to make this appropriately claw-like. There we go. And then, I'm trying to remember. Should I just switch to being Squishla today? Maybe. Oh, it's Mr. Borkstar. Welcome back. I remember you. It'd be a self-portrait then. The inner turmoil of Squishla. Maybe. Eating an axolotl is a bad idea. True. Have a good lurk. Okay, so now the struggle will be drawing cool characters. All right, so we got this. Let's grab a new layer. Let's make sure we save. Okay, so squid character. Here's the thing that we could do though. So first off, they could be like really tall, but they can also use their like squid-like ability to climb up the walls and stuff, right? Wondering what sort of how would this crime fighting kaiju how would this kaiju fighting team, what sort of weaponry would they use, right? Is this like a sci-fi team where like they got blasters and stuff? Is it like magic? Also, I feel like she would probably need to wear shorts. And then her legs are actually just like a whole bunch of like squid tentacles. But she also has to look cute though, right? A big old mallet. Do they all just wield like giant hammers? So this is like magical girl but comedic, right? Okay, so giant hammer. Got it. Is it chat Viala? No. We're just doing a silly thing. Listen. The Squishla being in there has some weird implications. I don't think this is necessarily chat versus Isla. I mean, it could be, I suppose, but I don't think it's quite what we want. I also think she might be a smidge big, so we're gonna shrink her down. But I also want her to like be leaning out like this whilst holding on to the building. So like we gotta figure out how to make this look correct. But oh nope, wrong button. Yeah, the fact that she had like one coil like on this whatever box, that's a fun little detail. I'd like to keep that if I can. But also, like, ma'am, this is very...
Hello.
I don't know if I like this. Like, it's very weird. However, if you have Squid Girl, like, why wouldn't you just... Is this the feeling? You think so? I guess we should probably do the angry eyebrows then as well, huh? But you can call small cute. Like, it's a little cheapy model. It's fine. Like, I really want her to be sticking to the building, but I don't think it... I mean, it kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. Also, my Twitch chat is not keeping up.
When all you have is a hammer, everything looks like an anguilla.
You might have a point there. Also, thank you very much for the preach. I should save. Thank you. But yeah, so if I don't pause my Twitch stream in browser, it likes to not keep up with chat. That's purely a scuff on my end thing. It's fine. It'll buff out. Okay, so then we need... Let's contemplate that for a little bit, and then we got to have Partenor in violence. Let's see. So slightly upward view. Okay, so if this is Crab Goro, we're gonna need to give her, like, big old, probably a big old gauntlet. Maybe we should try to go for, like, a technology sort of a thing. Probably gonna have to move some tails and maybe the Squishla as well. But yeah, I think for her, actually, let's make her just a smidge smaller. She'll be the close range fighter, has the big snips. Also, I hit a hotkey. Ha 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 ha. You read it as food? You know the feeling then? Oh. Okay, so how, if you had a giant gauntlet that was just a crab claw, how would that work? Oh, hello, welcome in. Okay, I feel like this part, let's see, we're gonna have some foreshortening, so we need to actually embellish the elbow to make it look like an elbow. We need to make it look kind of three-dimensional, so let's block out and three-dimensional shape for starters. Okay, I think I can work with that. It would be very good to lower the opacity of the squishla so we can block out what we need for our crab girl. The question is, do we give her like just bangs that kind of do this? Because we're not actually going to see her face. Work like an orc power claw? I'm not familiar with those. However, probably, yeah. Okay, so we have our crime fighting beans, and they are nautical themed, right? So, hum. I don't know, the idea that it's like magical girls is really funny to me, especially since they would have like, okay, they would have to have the stereotypical like summer splash attack or let's see. Honestly, summer splash attack, that's a good one. The sashimi squad. Right? Like, it's like that. You gotta have a very corny, silly name, right? Okay, so we gotta have... Ooh, are we gonna have to draw this crab claw from two different directions? Maybe. Warhammer orcs had like crab claws. They should have kept that. That's like a solid design thing, right? Okay, so a few issues. You'll notice that if this is a building, our like little beans, they are huge compared to the building. So we have some scale issues. Like a lot. Like a lot. Like especially if we want the squishla to look huge, massive, and terrifying, we need to do something more like this, scale-wise. Unless she is like closer to the camera. Can I just, let me just hit all of my hotkeys. So yeah, we got crab, we got the squid. We gotta probably turn off a random hotkey that I keep hitting. Hold on. Okay. Okay, now we should be good. Okay, how to make this work better? Let's see. Actually, gonna make her a little bit bigger and like put her maybe down more like this. Yeah. Let's just actually hold on. Okay, first we copy, then we go back, then we are going to paste because we're editing something, but this will be a big edit. Always make sure to make a new layer when big edit. Okay, I think we'll have her use both hands to hold the giant hammer. I think that would be a good idea. Okay, how to make her look more like a squid? I think we're gonna have to give her like a crazy hair bun, right? That's like step one, right? Okay, I don't know that I like the leggies as they are. Let's try for... Okay, so she's just climbing onto this building. I think maybe we could give her a skirt or something that also has like squid-like sort of feel to it. Hair tentacles or side hair. We could make her hair, like we could give her normal legs and then just make her hair the squid-like thing. Actually, if we make her... Maybe we need somebody standing like right here. Okay, hold on. Editing once again. Of course, if she has like squid hair, she's gotta have different weapons, right? We got the crab. We're gonna need somebody else with the claw, but we're trying to arrange our people so that they are in different like planes, different perspectives, etc., and so on. It'll just make the composition more interesting, because like you're gonna look at her first, then you're probably gonna look here, then you're gonna look at the Squishla, or you look at Squishla and then you see the array of people lined up against her, right? Is this what happens over the weekends? Every time. Yes. It's listen, the mods, they put in work. People in different... Did I say planes? Wait, I guess that is your name, isn't it? No, different like, you know, viewing planes, perspective planes. You know, we might be able to have like one more smaller sort of bean like here. I think we gotta have somebody like frantically talking on their cell phone. Maybe they're calling for backup. If you respect the perspective, do you become respective? Yes, yes you do. Okay, so we just have like, okay, can you imagine it? Can you picture it? Do you get what I'm getting at with the layout and stuff? Okay, other things that would be good. If this is horizon line, we might actually be able to get away with adding like a few more buildings, like here in the distance. Just to add a little bit more like fill in the background. Okay, let's see. Perspective is here. This side would actually be thinner. We would see a bit more of this side. Stretching and hydrating. Oh, okie doke. Let's do. Yeah. Ma. 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 Okay, hydration time. All right, done. All right, follow-up things to consider. If we move the squishla to like here, and then we grab our little buildings here in the foreground, we just kind of scoot those over to about there. I think that would be good. Okay, so a few things to keep in mind. We definitely don't want tangents. We definitely could do some shenanigans with like the clouds and like the dust and stuff. But basically, we point at the big orange angry thing in the center of the screen, and then we have some interesting stuff like framing that, and that's how we set up an interesting sort of a thing. And now, we're gonna go do break time, but then after that, then we can dig into, okay, well, what does this person actually look like, and then how to add angry or hangry. We don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out, right? And after saving, yeah, there we go.
Hey, Ira, you should save.
Okay, you know what? I just did, but I'll do it again. We have saved. Thank you. All right, but yeah, let's figure out who are these beings? What is this sashimi squad? Why are they here fighting against a giant kaiju squishla? We still have so many questions that we must figure out. Yes. All right, everyone, enjoy break screen, and we'll be right back. Alright. Wow. Hello again, everybody. Alright, let's continue, shall we? I forgot to feed the squishla. Maybe, yeah. Alright, so I kind of want to try doing something a bit different-y. Maybe. Alright, so first off, Crab Girl, I have decided on her hairstyle. Okay, she's gonna have like flippy outy hair that's like shaved on the bottom part. You know, because that'll look like crab shell. Very important, right? That's the whole reason. I don't really like her weird bang things, but maybe we give her some like short bangs. That will work just fine for that. Oh, it's time. Well, thank you very much for dropping by. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you next week, yeah? Yeah, absolutely. Alright, I will catch you later. Attack on Isla. Well, I mean, it's the attack on the Squishla, yeah. Alright, so now we gotta figure out how do we want the crab gauntlets to look. Because this, like, it's alright, we got a it's alright, we could make it better though. That's the thing. Guilty. Hello there, glad you could make it today. Okay, so we have to have a cool gauntlet. How to draw gigantic mechanical limbs. And draw them in the correct perspective as well. King Crab Cannon from Battletech? I'm not familiar with that one. What is it? Listen, you are welcome to post pictures in the Discord if you would like to. That would probably be helpful. Yeah, so we gotta have this shape. I think what we need to do is make this part of the crab claw like more extra. I really want to start like coloring and maybe do a bit of a speed paint sort of a thing. I haven't actually done a proper speed paint in a good long while. Yeah, we gotta make this crab claw very big. Maybe with some like spikes on it. Is that too much spikes? That's too much spikes. We need to have some sort of like tube running from the pinchy part of the crab claw to like this back part of the gauntlet. You gotta have tubes. Why? I don't know, but you gotta have tubes, okay? Then we need a big rotating part like that. Okay, we definitely need to make this look a little bit more chunky. Okay, I would say that's probably good for now. You posted? Okay, thank you. Let me check the Discord real quick. Looking. That has a very interesting shape to it. Okay. It's got like... Okay, so if we had that... It opens up and that bit moves down. How interesting. Okay. That would actually help us with... Okay, hold on. Let us contemplate. I think the edge on this one is just a little too big. If we were to... You know, this is a lot more design work than I was expecting to do today, but it's kind of a fun, like, it's a fun little change. Get to stretch the art brain a bit, try stuff, see if it works.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
Oh. You know, I think I shall save as a matter of fact. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Also, it kind of looks like it has an eye on it, which wasn't really the intent. So let's get rid of that. We do need to have some sort of a design on here. It all kind of looks like a big face though. It doesn't really look like crab claw. All right, we also got to figure out like what sort of outfit is she wearing, right? Cuz like if high-tech magical girl, right? Which is just, it's just a really funny, like, idea in my brain. Also, oh my goodness, loud vehicle, do you mind? But yeah, I really like the idea of high-tech magical girl in this case. So let's give her, would be like a good sort of color thing. We also need to make this look at least a little bit nautical themed. So maybe we give her a collar that looks kind of like a seashell. And then she's got like... Honestly, that all works pretty good. We have a solid, like very distinctive, like silhouettes through here. I'll take that. Let's give her some headphones, right? Gotta have cool goggles. Ragoon tube to power the claw. Okay, so not sure like what's going on with her legs currently, but we draw like a big chunklet of cloth and then we should be able to, let's see, so we have the elbow shape. Got the tube. Then we're going to need to have the big top part, the big claw. That's going to be a little bit wider. Then we'll have the lower pinchy claw. I think we can work with that. And they will kind of come together like that. Okay, what to do about the legs? Madam, how does your perspective work on your legs? It's like, that's definitely kind of a battle ready thing. Her legs are not really doing the battle ready thing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy paste, we're gonna save, and then we're gonna try a different stance for her. It's like, I think we would need to draw the leg more like this. Okay, so then we have the follow-up question. How to make her look like the collar? That looks fairly nautical. I can use like blues, red for the hair maybe, red for the crab claws. Crab claws. We could use red for the hair and the crab claws, and then maybe she needs like a skirt. Doing combat in a skirt, like that just seems wild. So I'm like, maybe they wear shorts, but also who would want to do combat in a skirt? Sounds like a terrible idea, but it would be very cute though. I don't know, denizens, what you think? Skirt, shorts? No strong opinions either way. That is also an option. Skirt for freer movement. Okay, so we have made a copy of this, so I'm going to go ahead. We're going to give her... let's see. I'll go with like a layered sort of skirt thing. So we have this panel, then we're going to have some side panels. Let's give her like a very ruffly underskirt. Okay, ruffles need to point away, this way. There we go. And then I think for her, she's gonna have like calf-high boots. I think that's the plan. Alright, and then the other side of the skirt, this like long sort of panel. We could just give her a bow. Okay, copy paste. Add, then add the bow and see if we like it. It's gonna be a gigantic bow. That doesn't really read as particularly aquatic, maybe? Unless we give her like just like a little, it looks like a lobster tail. Can you imagine? This is your magical coral outfit. You just have like one shrimp and or lobster claw. Is there a sports short for wearing skirts? Yeah, there's definitely like I don't know. Imagine like yoga pant, but it's shorts. They're like biker shorts. I think they're not spats, but they're kind of like that, I think. But yeah, there's definitely options for wearing shorts underneath a skirt. I feel like we also need to give her, so we have her wearing some sort of like ear covering. I feel like we need to give her an around the head sort of thing. Just so it looks a little bit more like the technology just isn't just in the crab claws. I'll take that. Okay, so moving on. I also, whilst on break, had a thought about this lady. Cute magical girl outfit with lobster tail. I kind of like it. All right, so here is my thinking. What sort of powers do crabs do? Well, they do pinching, right? What do squids do? Well, they can get into all kinds of places, like they're very smart, etc. and so on. I don't think squid would wield a hammer. I think squid is actually the information one. So we are actually going to be changing this person completely. I think I'm going to make them an axolotl because I think that would be adorable. And then this lady is going to be our squid lady, and she's going to be doing, like, I don't know, maybe she'll have drones or something with like little not quite gun baits, but we're gonna make her squid lady. That's the plan. But we do need to make her a little bit more poised. Let's go with poised. 'Cause she's kind of... This is a much more action-y sort of a pose. It's a very angry sort of body stance, but I think we can capture poised and angry instead of just angry. I think we can do both. Especially if she has the... If she had like a skirt that was her mechanical, like... Oh, that's an interesting idea. So her skirt will actually be the... Let's see. Okay, hold please. Okay, so her magical superpower is she has a skirt that it's like the Doc Ock arms, right? So we're gonna see her normal human sort of legs like this, because she can float, but then we also need to make sure that it looks like she's floating. She might be too close to this building for right now, but we can have her, let's see, little squid legs like so, and then she's got to be looking over at rampaging kaiju. Hologram keyboard operated by tentacles? Could be, yeah, but yeah, I was definitely thinking, like, if you have squid, they're like the... Squids are an octopi, they're so smart, like, it's wild, right? So, we make her the intel, the smart one, probably the leader of the group. And she is angrily yelling at whomsoever magical girl handler? I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but maybe she's calling into the organization that fights crime and stuff and is like, yeah, no, we're not cut out for this. Why are we even here? Which one is secretly evil? Oh, take a guess. Now listen, wait to guess until we have finished with building all of our beans. One of them them does always have to be evil, or like have an arc where they're just gonna be evil. That's true. Okay, so we gotta give her like a cool visor thing, right? And then we gotta have the actual visor part. It's like a crown, because she's like the leader of the group, right? And then we're gonna give her big hair. That's not a very like appealing hairstyle maybe, but she gonna have like the bonnet thing. She gotta look like Squid, at least a little bit. Okay, so all that's pretty good. Her torso and head are a little bit wonkily. Let's do like one of those. Okay, so we gotta really exaggerate her like belt and the robot arms that are actually squid arm type things. So let's make sure we make that a little bit three-dimensional. And then... Okay, this collar doesn't work anymore. We changed the perspective. Okay, so now this needs to be a little bit more like that. There we go. Octopus like to randomly punch fish. Octopi can also be kind of mean. This is true. Alright, so she will have a little short skirt underneath her tentacle robot arms. She will also have thigh highs. I don't know why, but I feel like you can tell the type of character based on like certain costume things. Like you have calf high boots, they're kind of, that's like more of a brawler up close sort of thing, right? You got the thigh highs and the mini skirt. This is more like fights from a distance sort of person. Does that make sense? I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? Okay, so I think that I would like to have two of the robot arms doing like this. And then probably on a new layer. Let's make sure we save every time we make a new layer. What sort of a fighter am I? I'm not really a fighter, that's the thing. Listen, you try to, my objective will be to run away. so listen. Yeah, so my thinking is like holographic keyboard type thing, right? She uses the tendrils. I'm stealing an idea from chat, but I'm also modifying it a bit. Yep. So then... I feel like she should... Okay, it looks like she's looking up instead of looking over. And I don't know if these two need to be arguing about something. Maybe. Yeah, we're gonna give her... She plays a wicked keyboard. But I kind of also think it would be really funny if she was arguing with this other person, and then she's just like pointing at the thing they're trying to fight. Can we make her argue with her teammate? Because I think that would be very funny, and that would also be very good, like, character interaction. She's like, oh my gosh, this is literally your job. Go fight this thing. And then the other person's like, nah. Okay, so we got that. We got the tentacles, robot arms. They don't really look robotic yet, but we probably should just add some little segmenty boys, and then that will probably... I think we could work with that. I think that'll work. You get the idea that they're robotic anyway. I also think that this, since she's arguing with this one, she really likes just fighting stuff. This is the jump in without asking questions one, right? This is the leader that's actually not very good at leading. and then we gotta have the slacker that's actually the strongest one out of any of them. You gotta have the dynamic like that, right? Okay, one more copy paste, because I think what we need to do just have like the axolotl who's gonna have like the how do you show that? Let's see. They gotta have like really spiky hair, maybe with like pigtails. Maybe wearing like a jacket or something, one hand in the pocket, and they've just got the sword. You know, this is how you do dramatic like setups for stuff. Eventually. We figured out eventually. Okay, we're gonna put you more like right here. You are still pointing at that, that's fine. Then we need to move your keyboard. That is a hologram to like right there. I think you need to be on your own layer. Nope. Hold on, wrong buttons. Cut, paste. And we made a new layer. Now we save. Okay. The blobfish? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so the thing is, we want, let's see, they need to be bigger than like this, but we also want to show that they have like a giant hammer. I guess we could imply a little bit of the hammer like this. Alright, so now the question is how to show that they are part of the team, but also the slacker amongst them. Hum. Okay, if we have the jacket blowing in the breeze because the squishla do a big roar and it creates a lot of wind and stuff. Alright, how to show this. There we go. Okay, what does an axolotl actually look like? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Axolotl. Okay, so they have... Well, they're mostly on the side of the head. We could have... they do look super adorable. This is true. Alright, so I don't think this hairstyle quite does what we want it to do. Okay, so let's clean that up a little bit. Hold on. If we give her the twin tails, but then we have like three spikes, right? That could look like an axolotl, right? There's also something about having, like, the Twin Tails character. Right? Yeah, every time. You gotta. Okay, so with this, I think I actually need to make this character smaller, because you are further in the distance. Okay, we should be close to doing some sort of coloring very soon. So then, how to make her look part of the team, but still be Ann Slacker? That's really the question. Okay, so we have Bo. Bo would be a good starting place, probably. Do we like the jacket? We could do, let's see, she has, let's see, open back down to Bo. So we could do, she's wearing a jacket just over her uniform, which would be funny.
You should save.
Thank you. Yes, let's do one save, and then just draw the ribbony bits going out like this. Hammer is like there. So yeah, let's save. I feel like so her casually holding the hammer, but we don't quite have the correct casual look. Also, I did save. Thank you. I appreciate the reminders. Otherwise, I'll just keep working and I'll just forget. Okay, so if this is your head size, your belly button would be about here. Your elbow would, in fact, be about there. So if your elbow is here, which this does not have and sleeve yet. Should probably give you a big old poofily sleeve. I think it might be better to move this arm out a little bit. Hold on. We're gonna tweak some stuff. Okay, so this is where elbow it goes. Gotta have big poofily sleeve. And then... Bum, 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 bum. And then we get to see... Let's see, she's holding the hammer like this. I think that's the stratagem. Attack on Squishla? Exactly. I mean, I did want some more character interaction with today's drawing. I think we got it. Like, slacker axolotl, right? We got the serious fighter lady, which you can't see because my ears are in the way. And we've got the octopus leader lady. I am pleased with all of these characters, actually. Just need to make the jacketeau work for us. Cover up a little bit of that. We'll have some wrinkles like so. Okay, we need a patch. She needs to have something on the back of her jacket. Welcome in. Let's make something beautiful together. Krozin, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. Okay, so. What would be a good patch? It's gotta be something like just fish. Maybe. Let's see. Got an interesting logo there. We need like a big no. No work. Cause she's a slacker. We gotta imply that, so we're just gonna give her like something silly. I figure she'll have some other various patches and things on her jacket. Yeah. Okay, so the final thing to make this work, we have a very strong, like, wind going this way. And we need to actually make sure that her hair kind of looks like that as well. So we're actually going to make all of these a little bit smaller. And then we are going to make these chunklets a little bit longer, a little bit bigger. But she'll still look like an axolotl. It's fine. Now she's like the only one of the group that doesn't have like a super tech thing, so we gotta make sure that her hammer looks cool. Okay, so how to make an hammer look cool. Gotta have like chunklets like that, and then an axolotl. Oh no, I think you got it. Haidon, I think you got it. That might be way better. What sort of weapon would an axolotl use? Well, no, that's brilliant. All right. So anyway, I was thinking hammer. No, that's way better. No, I like that much better. Oops. All right, let me save real quick. There we go. All right. Okay. Well. Gotta have like a little spike, very important. Okay, and then let's see, we'll make this top part kind of flat, and then I mean, you guys did kind of say you wanted Viking something. May I offer for you a giant, not really Viking, but it could potentially be if you wanted it to be, Viking axe? Yeah. Okay, we do need to have some like cutouts here, though, just to make it look a little bit more fancy. I know that's actually terrible for structure, but like imagine just a little bit, just a little bit. A jewelry company that makes axolotl pendants. Really? Caterpillars and other puns. That's great. That's the kind of stuff that if you see it somewhere, you're like, oh yeah. Like if you were to stumble across something like that at a convention, you'd be tempted to get like a little axolotl pendant, right? Okay, don't like this. We have big. Yeah. How to make you an interesting 3D shape? Hum yum yum yum. I think we need to give her gloves also. Very important. Okay, so now the final question. Does this axe point toward this tail end of it, or do we have a weird wonkily wibbly wobbly line? I think it's probably a little bit of both. All right, let's save. Oh, the little kitsune. Oh, hello, welcome in Raiders. And me, Isla, welcome. You got a lot of questions to ask it. True. How was Outbound? What is an Outbound? Also, thank you very much for the raid. Listen, raiders, if you got a raid and run, do make sure to take care of yourselves, okay? But also, we're just kind of yapping and doodling. I'm actually contemplating slapping some color on this real quickly. I say real quickly. We all know that's a lie. In my brain, it would be like quickly. It's never quickly. All right, so here is the plan though. We have a whole bunch of different layers. Let's throw all this junk into junk folder. If I separate out all of these beans, that would be good. Have a good food? Heck yeah. Again, thank you for raid. Welcome in, me, Isla. We are a small bean today. We're just working on a silly illustration because why not? I think some of the perspective is a little weird. I would love to make Squishla bigger and then make... You know, we could make Squishla bigger because I want her to be a little bit bigger as well. She's supposed to be the closest thing to the camera, right? Outbound cozy van house survival game. Oh, okay. Nice. I haven't heard of it before. I've heard of Starbound and Outer Wilds, which is not at all the same thing, but that's, my brain went, is it one of those games? It's not at all one of those games. But yeah, have a good food, okay? All right, let's do final tweaks, and then let's add some color. I think we could do it. All right. So final tweaks would involve such things as splitting you onto your own layer. And we're gonna move you back over to here. Gonna have you kind of hovering up there menacingly with your little keyboard. Okay, so we got that. We got you on your own layer. Okay, what is on this layer? Excuse me? Just you? Just you. Lovely. Okay, you need to be smaller. I'm sorry. She's like, she got the most complicated things, and I keep making her smaller. Okay, you are going to be bigger. Okay, because that's our, like, one of the big focuses there, right? And then we need to separate out our background. Let's see. This is a mid layer. Let's hide that for the moment. Let's grab all of this because this is all foregroundy layer. And full opacity there. And then we have character standing on the roof. Then we have this character. Then this character. Okay. I think we need to move you over here. I think we need to see a bit of the edge of this building. I think that would be smart. The Fox? Well, I don't know if I'm the Fox. I'm definitely Anne Fox. Okay, so we got that. Next, we have our secondary type stuffs. Let's keep those like right there. We also have, let's see, this is another secondary sort of building. I need you to move probably to over here. That would be great. Thank you. And then, actually, you need to be on your own layer also. So then we have the layer with the Squishla. Let's make Squishla a little bit... Do I want to make Squishla bigger? I don't know if we do. We kind of need her to be slightly in frame. Just a smidge. Actually, what we could do... I know this sounds like sacrilege, but we make one ear smaller. Then we can make her bigger. And she takes up a good chunk of the rest of the screen there, so that works. Then we need to... Let's line up this one building. I think that'll work. Alright, so let's start coloring in layers. So I want to... Let's see, what's this layer? All of the layers need to be at 100% opacity. What's this layer? That's this layer. Alright, let's do some more like smoke, rubble type stuff. There, that will be fine. Was the bird feeder footage like cool though? That's the real question. Squishla is either gigantic or tiny. I mean, listen. There's nothing weird about that. It's fine. She either is kaiju size or she is normal size. Okay, I think we are ready for a bit of color. Who is this koala? I don't think they exist. Alright, so we would like, well, I say we, I would like lots and lots of blue on this picture. So we're actually going to start out by chunking in values of blue. That's going to be the stratagem. We will refine and add colors later, but for now, this is where we are starting. She's wearing like yoga pant, got the jacket. The ribbon from the outfit. There we go. Okay. So, what we are aiming to do is create maximum contrast in a few little areas. So here's gonna be a good one, right? So let's go to, let's see, Squishla. If we make you, you're gonna be awkward. Orange is always just so awkward. But let's try it. So we need some nice orange. We'll start with this. I think we'll probably need... Oh, you know what we could do? Hold on. What if... Let's lock this layer. I'm doing very well. I'm very excited for my adventure coming up in like a little bit. Today is last stream of the week because I'm going on adventure, so I'm very excited. So let's do maximum orange for maximum expression right here, but then it fades and then we have dark color right here. As a matter of fact, we could go even a little bit darker. Let's just chuck in some gradients and then we will awkwardly try to paint over this later. It'll be great. Okay, so there's phase 1. Phase 2 is we got to grab blue and we need like very gray blue for the buildings. It's like these buildings are closer to the camera. We are using these as a framing mechanism. So let's make this nice and dark. Then we need... What do you mean it's been an hour? No! Squishla might not be real, just a drawing. No size reference. True. This could be Squishla setting up like cardboard like town, and these are just action figures. It's been 2 hours. It has. Okay, I actually have some errands I need to run. Okay, tell you what. Let's do break time, and then I will go for maybe 30 more minutes. But then I gotta run. So, all right, everyone, enjoy break screen. I don't want to break because, like, we're this close. Cutting it real close. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, have an enjoyable break screen, and we'll be right back. All right. And we're back. Hello again, everybody. Okay. I'm really tempted to not do errands and keep working on this. Well, we'll see how much we can get done. Yeah? We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, the point, the big thing, welcome back, everybody. Okay. So we have this chunklet. We need a lovely, nice sky. So, first order of business, we need big soft brush. Also, hello and welcome. Okay, big soft brush. Let's see here. Let's maybe grab a bit of a darker color for the corners. Have you never seen like anime figures? They can be some pretty detailed figures, right? Yeah. All right. So now we need this color. We need it to be more blue and less whatever. Let's also grab. I think I have a square brush somewhere. Let's try playing with a square brush and see what sort of textures we get. That's pretty fun, actually. Get some inbuilt texture with our brushes. True. Well, like the quality of the figure, the price and quality should go up together, right? Do they always? Well, not necessarily, but look at that. Wow. You know, I bet there's a really easy way to do perspective stuff with these brushes. Look at that! We got like a whole... the illusion of a cityscape. That is fabulous. Oh. Okay. Let's grab new layer. Okay, new layer. We save. Hold on. Saved. Let's make it a multiply layer. Why not? Wait, can I put this like this? Get some interesting texture. Thank you. It's always kind of fun seeing speed paint type stuff come together like this. Like it's not gonna be perfect, but that's all right. As long as it implies the detail that we need it to imply, it should be good, right? Stretching and hydrating. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Bah. Bah. Stretching out the arms, stretching out the back. All right, let's do hydrate. Ah. All right, delightful. Stretching and hydrating complete. So something I would like to do. Do I have the right sort of texture-y brush for this? I would like... Okay, this needs to go for like a good chunk of the line art and stuff. Okay, basically we're giving this central figure like an aura. So we're gonna make that soft light. It's not gonna be like super duper visible. That'll be alright. The important thing is we have a lot of contrast between this figure and the Squishla. Mission success. Very good. No pats. Because I have not set them up for this model yet. Did I uncheck the AI learning thing? Yes, I did. Like first thing today. Thank you for checking. So, as just a reminder, everybody, you have the option to opt out of Twitch using your activity on Twitch for training AI. It's an option if you would like to have it. Now you know. Yep. Alright, so let's grab... I don't know, this one? How do you opt out? There is... Let's see, hold on. Let's take a look-see in... Let's see. It's in general, I think. Hold on, wait. Okay, so you go to your settings, channel settings, or your... What do you call that? Your personal settings. You go to security and privacy. You scroll down to training for generative AI, and you just want to click that off. Settings, then privacy. There you go. Wait, what? Yeah, so Twitch has rolled out a feature. So would recommend turning that off, but I'm not your mom, so there you go. Meowstachio? Hold on. What is that? I love the name. Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. Can we get some more welcomes in chat? Yeah, so I try not to be political. I try not to talk about divisive stuff, but this is a policy that Twitch changed and you might not be aware of it. So just for your information, you may opt out of having generative AI trained off your activities, and you go to your settings, you go to privacy, and then you turn on the opt out. It's on by default, so if you are not interested, there you go. Yep. Dancing. Now we dance. You know, I had a thought. I was originally thinking this crab lady would be red, but we need to make her blue so that way she stands out more against Squishla. Also, I should probably listen, if I'm just gonna do this the one time and make this easier on myself, I should, like, I don't know, stay within the lines or whatever. Oh, is that it? Okay. That might be a good, like, I don't know if that's like a new tag that people could have on their streams, just opted out. But yeah, no, that makes sense. The features, I very much agree, they should be disabled by default. But now you know, and you may take action accordingly if you would like to. That's interesting. That's a different sort of color. Oh. This one, we should probably make that a little bit bigger for those buildings. Let's not do that. Yeah, I don't actually know if there is a tag. That would be definitely something good. I just got the idea from somebody in chat. That would be a very good tag to have, though, right? Aw, I hope you feel less sick very soon. That's no good. That's no fun. Alright, so we have... this has so many, like... Should I just do, like, a solid color and then I put this lady on her own layer? Yes, I should. That would make a lot more sense than trying to dodge past all of that. Okay. And then I think we just need a cloud layer for all of that. Let's just block all of this in with color. That'll be fine. Okay, looks like we need this one to be in the lines also. What are we making? So, I had the idea that I wanted our Monster Girl Mash things to have more character interaction. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna throw 2 or 3 of them together and see what happens. And this is what happened. Yeah, my day's going pretty good. So, yeah, once again, just a public service announcement. Twitch has a new feature. You can choose to opt out of having your activity be used to train generative AI. If you want to turn that off, you go to your settings, you go to privacy, and then you scroll all the way down and you turn off the thingamabob to have your... Yeah, there you go. That's the new thing today. There you go. But yeah, so we are just doing a big illustration. It's kind of a speed paint thing. We just need to add some like effects and stuff. Like it's just coming along pretty good, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I do like having the opted out as like a tag. I don't know if it, like everybody will adopt that, but can I put that in my stream info tags? Opt out? How do you spell opt? Opt. Is it with a T? Opt out. Sure, we'll add that as a tag. Opt out. Okay. Opt. Yeah, I didn't know if it was like opt, O-P-E-D, something like that. Opt out. Okay, maybe opt space out? No, we'll combine that into one word. Opt out. There we go. That way, people will know that we have turned that feature off. There we go. Okay, so continuing on with the thing. So now we need some like dust clouds. I think we need to make this line of buildings just a smidge darker. Let's grab... if I just do a multiply layer, will that work? That should work. Just to add a bit more depth to the city. You're so late. Oh my goodness, I appreciate that, but please make sure to take care of yourself and get some sleep. Sleep very important, okay? Okay, so we have some of this. I need to... see, you need to be up there. I think we can do... let's grab like this shade of blue. Maybe make it a smidge more saturated. You left for 2 hours? Welcome back! This is what we were working on. Yeah, do you not remember the crab claw lady? I've decided that she's gonna be blue instead of red. That's like the big shift, the big change. Then we got the crab claw. I think we have for her, this is way too dark. She stand out way too much. However, we can adjust that once we have finished setting this up. That will be fine. Okay, we gotta figure out the layer order on that a little bit better. But that's fine for now. There we go. Okay, we got the shrimp claw, or the shrimp tail. This is all part of the pinchy crab claw. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Why is there a giant fox? The Squishla is going on a rampage. I don't know. Listen, do you not feel the need to go on a rampage every now and again? Like you don't get your fish snack at the appropriate time, so you're just like, well, nothing for it. Time to tear down the whole city. It's a completely normal reaction, right? I don't know where all of your little tendrils are, madam. So we're just gonna kind of do one of those and one of those. This color is okay for her. I think this is too purple. But we got too much purple for these blue. I think this is also why this color is not working. Sometimes you just gotta wake up and go stomp around the town. This is true. All right, let's hue shift them a little bit. They're just, yeah, this is just slightly better. But I think we also need, do they need more saturation? More? It's a little too saturated. Maybe. It's not bad. She does stand out against the orange, which I like. I think we need to kick down the saturation a little bit more, though. She's a little too bright. Big things, we want maximum amount of contrast between these two beans. Squishla is the big focal point, right? But then we also need to kick up the saturation on this lady. That way we have the most contrast. Yep.
You should save.
I should save, yes. Thank you. Maybe. Okay, maybe I should wind it down. I mean, this is pretty good for what, 2.5 hours of arting? That's not too bad. Let's check our contrast real quick. So that's just a color layer. Honestly, not too bad. We could probably darken down some of this stuff a little bit more, make this more of a vignette. I would also really like to tweak some colors on this. It's very blue right now, but like we have skin tone, we should probably... Could I edit the colors? You know what? Let's copy paste. We're gonna save. And then let's see. I have a brush that would be perfect for this, I think. Okay, so yoga pant. These need to be a lot darker. That is yoga pant. We got the ribbon. This is kind of a weird tangent. Not sure that I like that. Then we have, let's give this a little bit of shading there. We're kind of just gonna mix colors on the fly. Want some darker color for the gloves. That'll work. And then we actually need this color, but like more gray and a little bit lighter, because we want this ribbon to look like it's white. That's a terrible color. That's better. We also just want that's some fun colors right there. I like those. Okay. Yeah, so it's probably not a good idea to mix colors on the palette, but like, look at the weird color variations and the happy little accidents that we're getting. Ribbons do gotta pop, this true. But she also needs to be like, how to say, like we want maximum contrast. So we're trying to keep the contrast, but we also need her to, like, you know, have things like skin color and the ribbon color and that kind of thing. So this is us figuring out, let's see, how to do the thing. Am I gonna regret that? I am gonna regret that. Okay, let's not do that then. Okay, then we also need this color for like right here, because that's a bit of skin showing for the wrist. Maybe a little bit right there on the glove. Just a little bit. You also have skin color? Wow. Okay, the real question, axolotls have like, I want to say pink, but it's like white and then pink. Man. But if I make her, if we make her hair pink, then we're not gonna have the correct sort of contrast. Maybe. Axolotls can be any color. I think we'll go with blue then, because again, the maximum contrast. But we're also going to take the sky color and we're going to use that as our sort of ambient lighting color. Okay, don't need that to be lit up like that. There we go. Just tiny bit of lighting. That's all we really need. If we want to get ambitious, we could go to the line artwork layer. I just made a new layer. We gotta save. Oh, I was thinking. Axolotls are green with black. Pink axolotls are a domestic variety. Really? Today I have learned. Oh. Yeah, if we take the bright blue from the sky and we just make that our line art color, we're gonna have some interesting top-down lighting for very easy. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of that to the shoulder, maybe a little bit on the arms here. Definitely would probably be good on the axe. make it stand out a bit more. Oh, you know what we could do? While we're here, let's grab this color. Let's add this to the axe. For the blade. Oh, you know, we actually factually need to do though. Hold on. Cut out these little bits here. Just to make it look a little bit more fancy. That's all we need. There we go. Gotta head off. Thank you for hanging out, M. Torres. I will catch you later, okay? Next week, probably. Don't bring gnomes back with me. They sneak into socks. Oh, is that the secret? Okay, I will be on the lookout. Natural habitat, muddy ponds in the Valley of Mexico, so they hide best if they're dark and spotted. That makes a lot of sense. I was like, how did this adorable pink creature live out in the wild? And that makes sense. Okay. I shall probably wind down. I think that would be a good plan. However, as far as like pictures go, I'm pretty happy with this. Like Squishla, maybe we should give Squishla a little bit of color in the mouth. Okay, I made a new layer. We gotta save. Got it. Can you ask something you could notice only from current POV? I mean, listen, you can ask, but also I might choose not to answer. But yeah, go ahead. I don't mind questions. Go for it. Oh, you said it's nothing personal or compromising. Okay. I swear I can read. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, ask. I think we need this to be way more saturated. But it has like a very interesting like yelling texture. Okay, let's add more color. There we go. Wow. May I ask something that you could notice only from your current POV? Plasma! Plasma? What do you mean? Plasma, what do you mean? I'm so confused. Do I see the name highlighted? So the Isla Ann part of your sentence is highlighted. Let's see. Does it only happen when somebody write at before the name? Is somebody... Okay, did you guys try to write at before Plasma's name? Because you look like it's normal font. It's not highlighted. Hello, cat. Alright, nope. Nope. No ats whatsoever? Plasma, are they highlighted? Oh, we're finding out how things work. So is this like you type somebody's full name, full government name, and then it highlights automatically? Plasma BLT. Bacon, lettuce, tomato? Wait, has it not been bit the whole time? Are you a sandwich? Made of plasma? That's a spicy sandwich. Okay, listen, I can only read on days that don't end in Y. You know what we actually factually need to do? Hold on. I just made a new layer. So we gotta save. Okay, we need to take sky color. And we just need to give the squishla just a tiny bit of atmospheric lighting. Actually, this whole ear could probably be a little bit more like that. Here we go. But we don't want it to be too blue because character is orange. But like that'll just bring her a little closer into the scene. Because this, she really stand out. Now she kind of look like she's in the scene a little bit more. I feel like it would be Kaijula, because if you just Kyla doesn't quite have the same heft to it, you know? We are learning how things work. That's exciting. But yeah, I think we will call it here for today. Do you like the doodle? Have we done a success? That's a trick question. We have absolutely done a success because I'm very pleased with this. And we're probably going to add a little bit more gradient right there. A little bit of gradient right there. Bam. Thank you for the fish. All right, everybody. And we're back. All right, it is time to go on an adventure. So yeah, everybody, I hope you had fun today. I will be away until Tuesday? Maybe Tuesday. Yeah, I'm going on an adventure. I'm gonna touch grass and probably get sunburned. It's gonna be great. But yeah, that's the plan. So I will be back next week. I hope you all have a fabulous. Yeah, I know it's kind of wild, but there it is. I will make sure.
A bit of a snack. Have a wonderful time. We'll keep the gnomes fed until you get back.
Don't feed the gnomes. That's how they stick around. Knit, don't do it. But thank you very much for the fish. I very much appreciate it. All right, everybody, grab your raid message. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna do the thing. But yeah, have an excellent rest of your week, everybody. I will see you next week. Oh, okay. That's all right. Listen, we'll be back. It'll be great. And I'll be full of new ideas and new things. It'll be very good. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye. All right, one last raid before we go. Okay, host is live right now. Let's see here. Ooh, Chris is live, but not doing art. Who's doing art right now? Mo is doing art. We rated her yesterday, though. Oh my goodness, cat! Don't eat my headphone cables. You know what? Let's go say hello to Chris. Why not? Alright, the raid is now beginning. Here we go.